Every fighter who steps in with Canelo has a game plan. They've studied the tapes. They know his patterns. They know he likes the body. They know the shoulder roll is coming. They think they're ready, and for maybe 2-3 rounds, it works. Then something shifts. The punches that landed in round 2 stop landing in round 5. The angles that worked stop working, and by the middle of the fight, the opponent isn't boxing anymore. They're guessing. Canelo didn't just get better mid-fight. He read them. He identified their habits, their patterns, their tells, and he adjusted before they even realized it was happening. Today we're breaking down exactly how he does it. Not his power, not his shoulder roll, his mind. The system he uses to dismantle fighters from the inside out. By the end of this video, you'll never watch a Canelo fight the same way again. Most fighters come out in round 1 trying to impose themselves. Canelo does the opposite. He lets you work. This isn't passivity. This is intelligence. Every punch you throw tells him something. Your jab, how you load it, how you recover. Your right hand, what you do with your feet before it comes. Your combinations, where they start, where they end, and what you do when they're done. By the end of round 2, Canelo has a file on you. Not written down, not from tape study. Built in real time from live data. In the ring. The scary part? You don't know the test is already over. Here's something that confuses casual viewers. Sometimes Canelo gets hit and doesn't immediately counter. Doesn't explode. Just resets. That's not a mistake. That's bait. When you land a clean shot on Canelo, your brain registers it as a working pattern. So you go back to it. Maybe not immediately, but you file it. That punch works. Remember that. And Canelo knows you filed it. So the next time you throw it, something is slightly different. His angle, his weight, his guard. Just enough that your punch either misses or lands with a fraction of the power. And now he counters. You set the trap. He just waited for you to walk into it. Every fighter has habits, things they do automatically, without thinking. The way you reset after a combination, the way your right hand drops slightly when you throw the jab, the way you always step left after moving right. You don't know you're doing them. Your coaches might not even know. Canelo knows. Watch this. 3 different rounds, same tell every single time. He's not reacting to the punch. He's reacting to the signal before the punch, the habit, the tell. At that point, it's not a fight anymore, it's a formula. This is why Canelo gets better as fights go on while opponents get worse. It's not conditioning, it's information compounding. Every fighter has a game plan, and most game plans work for a while. The problem is, Canelo forces you to abandon yours. When your patterns stop working, you improvise. And improvisation against Canelo is dangerous because now you're operating outside your comfort zone, throwing punches you haven't drilled 1,000 times, moving in ways your muscle memory doesn't own yet. Your execution drops, your timing drops, and Canelo, he's still executing the same system. Except now he has even more information because you've shown him something new. The adjustment that was supposed to save the fight becomes the thing that ends it. This is the cruelest part of fighting Canelo. Your plan fails, so you change it, and changing it gives him more data. There is no escape route that doesn't give him more information. And he did it! No system is unbreakable, and Canelo's has been cracked 3 times. By Floyd Mayweather, by Dmitry Bivol, and by Terence Crawford. Different fighters, different styles, but the same underlying blueprint. Don't give him patterns to read. Mayweather did it with pure elusiveness, moving constantly, never repeating the same sequence twice, making Canelo chase a ghost for 12 rounds. Bivol did it with volume and pendulum movement, flooding Canelo with too much information, changing rhythm too fast for the reads to compound. Crawford did it with southpaw angles and unpredictability, switching stances, varying his attack, never letting Canelo build a file. 3 completely different approaches, but the same result. Canelo couldn't settle into his system because there were no patterns to punish. The blueprint exists. The problem is executing it for 12 rounds. Against Canelo's conditioning, his chin, his power, sustaining that level of unpredictability without breaking down is an almost impossible ask. Most fighters can't do it for 12 rounds. Those three could. The weakness exists. The execution is the hard part. Canelo Alvarez is not the fastest, not the tallest, not the hardest puncher pound for pound in the sport. What he is the smartest fighter in the ring. Every single time. He collects data in the early rounds. He sets pattern traps in the middle. He punishes habits you didn't know you had. And when you adjust, he adjusts faster. That is not just boxing. That is chess at 100 miles an hour. Which fighter do you think has come closest to solving Canelo? Let us know in the comments. Until next time.